my one of my spare rooms. I have a game room here. It's basically my parts room right now. You can see all these parts right here. I just got a ton of different things that kind of came with the car whenever I bought it, and some of the things I've acquired after the fact. That's just a pile of stuff. I don't really feel like opening it, but radiator, fans, shrouds, fenders, a bunch of miscellaneous stuff here and there. There's a dash. I actually bought that afterwards because the car that I got apparently was a. Whoops, where am I at? Okay, yeah. Here's the dash. Let me do this again because fenders, bunch of miscellaneous parts here. I just got a bunch of parts that it's kind of like a puzzle piece for me because the car actually started out as an SR5. It still is an SR5, but it is in the midst of a change to a GTS conversion, and it was an abandoned project when I got it. And I'm going to walk downstairs and we'll go just take a look at the car. It was an abandoned project when I got it, and it had been sitting for 5 years, or actually more than 5 years, and they basically let it kind of rust and get a little bit out of shape. I mean, as far as like as far as the body and the chassis goes, it's not too bad. There are rust spots here and there, but it's not as bad as you would think with this old of a car that's just been sitting around. But the engine was in pretty bad shape, and you can see some pics of that I'll try to post up in this video. And I have taken that out of the car, obviously, as you can see, and been repairing that as time goes by. At first, this was like a bluish, real faded blue engine bay. I repainted it black, and I got new master cylinder and clutch master cylinder. It's already got the GTS wiring harness, so that helps me out a lot there. And here's a look at the engine as in its current state right now. I tore the whole thing down, rebuilt the block, with piston rings and new piston rings, and honed the cylinders. Had a machine shop clean it all up and everything, and try to get all the rust and everything out of it. And same thing with the head. Redid the head. It was in really bad shape. Then, as you can see, I've done some cleaning, rust cleanup, and did some paint. Got a little paint scheme going. It was kind of by accident, but I'm working with it. It's looking good. The block is also painted. Let me see if I'll get you around this side. It's just like a gunmetal metallic right here. So, and I painted the wall panels right there. Valve covers. Got the blue. It's a blue top 4AGE engine, and basically that's it. Let me do a little walk around now, so you can kind of see. It's in the garage. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Floor, steering wheel, obviously. There's a little surface rust right here on the passenger side floor, but it's not too bad. It just looks like something you can just brush off and maybe put some primer down. Same thing right there. here. Typical stuff right here. Inside is pretty good. Sunroof is a little messed up though. It's a little misaligned right here. That's alright. We'll fix that. Really the only major signs I can see of the rust is down, wait a minute, right down here, follow me, on the rear quarters, right here, that area right there, from what I understand is pretty typical of these cars. So that will have to be addressed as well. Whew. Okay, then we got the hood. A little dent right there, can be fixed. Exhaust headers. There's my air compressor, welding, a hose. I got a water filter there. This is a MIG Firepower FP160. I used it a lot on my last build that I had, which I'll show you real quick too. It's occupying the other spot in this garage. Little gasket kit right there that I got. More parts down here in this bin. This right here is an extra 20 valve head, silver top, and there's an extra blue top 16 valve. My well organized set of tools and stuff that I have. Obviously that was a joke, but sorry, my poor humor. Right here, let's see, more boxes of parts. These are the stuff right here that I'm kind of going to be using more as far, like immediately, as far as because I'm actually, a friend is bringing my transmission home to me, and we're going to try to install that tonight, probably. Install the transmission and the engine inside the car again. These are, let me show you. This is actually, I got like 3 coils, distributor, and I got like 3 different kinds of ECUs. One's in the car already too, and a lot of this I'll be selling after I figure out what I need, and then I'll sell the extra parts on Club 4AGE or eBay and that kind of stuff. My John Deere lawnmower is doubling as a platform for some small spray paint projects, because I have a pretty crowded garage right now. Now this is my previous project car right here. Let's see if I can get a better shot of it. Right here, it's actually a I guess a Lamborghini inspired build is what I should call it. It's not an exact replica because the dimensions aren't 100% there. Like, for example, I think the wheelbase on this car is about 3 inches shorter than the real Lamborghini Murcielago LP640, and the total length of this car is actually like 2 inches longer than the real car. If you want to look at this build, I got a couple of videos on it. It took about 5 years, actually like 4.5 years to 5 years to finish this build. And if you want to look at that video, you can look at you can subscribe and then look at my other videos that I have on YouTube, and you can see. But it was quite a project. I mean, starting from just a body, a fiberglass body, and then that needs a lot of body work, and then you got to strip down the frame and, you know, fabricate. There's a lot of fabricating involved. It's a very difficult process. A lot of people say it's probably one of the hardest things that you can do as far as cars go, and building type of deal. I've started, and I did the paint job myself as well. So anyway, I had a lot of fun doing that, and I've always kind of just wanted to do a I like the 80s style cars a lot, and the Corolla just was a perfect thing, because it's rare enough to make it, you know, desirable, and it's fun. It's rear wheel drive, you know. So I just went for it. And if you want to follow, I'm gonna try to document most of this build. So if you want to, you can just subscribe, and I'll try to upload videos whenever I can. I'm sorry they're not like real professional like some of the other people, but you know, I just do what I can. Flat tire. All right, that's it for now. Hopefully we'll make some progress soon, and I'll see you guys again.